Are you in the market for a 16-inch semi? Then check this video out. Hi, Sam from Guitar Village here, and today we're going to check out some Eastman Semi Hollow models. But before we get into those, for the eagle-eyed viewer who's seen the channel before, you may have noticed that our house Cornell Romany 12 amp is no longer here. Someone bought it. So while we're waiting for a replacement, we've gone for this Black Star St. James 50 watt combo. It's billed as the lightest 50 watt all valve combo you can get. It's got two 6L6s in the power amp section and two ECC 83s in the preamp section. This is a great sounding amp and it's going to be perfect for today's sound examples. Let's get started. Before we get into the nitty-gritties of how these models differ, let's have a look at what these four guitars all have in common. So I'm sure a lot of guitar players will be looking at this model right now and some of the others thinking they can see where the inspiration comes from, and you'd be absolutely spot on. We've got some very traditional appointments. I think a lot of players will have the control layout on these. It's a simple three-way switch with two volumes and two tones. We've got Goto hardware. They're all maple laminate bodies. Eastman do offer an excellent solid carve series as well in their semi-hollow line. We've got an ebony fingerboard, a maple neck. Interestingly with this one, while they've kept with a 12-inch radius and a 24 3/4 inch scale length, they have gone for a 1 3/4 inch nut width. So let's check the first model out. Okay, first up, and the entry model into the series is this, the T386. It's in an antique red finish. What you get here is two Kent Armstrong humbuckers. You get a pretty plain maple top there, and the ebony fingerboard has dot inlays on it. Okay, the midpoint in this series is this model, the T486. Now this one has a really nice figured flame maple top and back on it too. You still get a lot of the same appointments. It's still a 16-inch wide body just like the T386 we were just looking at, but this case we have got some Seymour Duncan upgraded pickups. We have a 59 in the bridge and a jazz in the neck. On the ebony fingerboard this time we've got split parallelogram inlays. Okay, so this is the T59V. This is sort of top of the tree when it comes to the laminate series. This is an antique amber finish. So here what they've done is they've taken the T486 and kind of done some relicking to it. So it's got an antique varnish finish on there, which I believe is hand rubbed. So it's a very thin finish. They've upgraded the pickups to Seymour Duncan Antiquities. Really nice sounding pickups, as you're going to hear in just a moment. All the hardware is Gota, just like the earlier models, but what they've done this time is done some aging to it as well. So this is going to be perfect for someone that wants kind of more of a vintage vibe with the guitar. Let's hear how it sounds. We're going to take a side step now from the T59V we were just checking out. As I said, that was top of the tree really when it comes to the laminate series. So this is the T64V. It's in antique gold burst. Here we've got a USA Bigsby B7 tremolo on there. You can have models like this, you can order them with a trapeze tailpiece instead should you prefer. Here we've got some P90s, they're Lolla dog-eared P90s which sound excellent. And instead of the split parallelogram inlays, they're pretty much the same but not split. Let's hear it. I had a lot of fun checking out these Eastmans today, and out of the 4 models I tried, I think the T486 for me was my favourite. I do think though when people come in and try them, they're going to like them for different reasons. When you look at these models, I think they're going to be ideal for someone who is looking at maybe a high-end 300 series guitar, but they don't want to spend the full money on getting maybe a Gibson, like a new one or a vintage one, and it's going to be a great alternative. If you're not going to use it that much, maybe you want to use it just for a little bit of studio recording, or if you're a gigging musician, I think you're going to find that taking one of these guitars to a gig, you're not going to be quite as scared as you would with a vintage 335. We really enjoyed making this video. It was great having the Black Star St. James down here. It's a super light combo. Black Star even bill it as the lightest 50 watt all valve combo you can get. All the gear used in today's video will be linked in the description below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button now to stay up to date with the latest content. Thanks for watching.